For dinner tonight, I'm making fried chicken and collard greens with honey butter cornbread. I've been craving some good southern food, so I'm going to start by cooking these chicken thighs and legs. I'm going in with salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, onion, Creole, and Italian seasonings, and for my marinade, I'm using Louisiana hot sauce. I can already tell the flavor on this is going to be insane, and now I'm going to hit it with some buttermilk. Once it's fully mixed, I'm just going to cover it in cling wrap and throw it in the fridge for about 3 to 4 hours and work on my collard greens. Stack your leaves, roll them up, cut the stems off, slice down the middle, and then chop them all up. I've always loved collard greens. I could eat these as a main meal by themselves. You're really going to want to wash these in the sink for 5 to 6 times until the water's clear. Once they're washed and clean, cut up an onion and garlic and then saute that in the bottom of a large pot. I love having tender meat in my collard greens, so I'm going in with a turkey drum. Add 4 cups of chicken stock and then just start throwing your greens in until they wilt down. For my seasonings, I'm using paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, red pepper flakes, Creole, brown sugar, butter, and chicken bouillon. Stir all that in and cover it for about 2 hours, and you'll notice the meat start to fall off that chicken drum. I'm going to remove the bone and let that simmer for about 2 more hours while I work on this chicken. This chicken's been in the fridge for like 4 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour out my flour, cornstarch, and all the seasonings I used earlier. Now I'm just gonna take my chicken and dredge it in that flour. This marinade looks so good, and I'm letting it all sit on a wire rack. Once your oil's at 350 degrees, drop them in and let them fry for about 12 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on this honey butter cornbread. My dad always made cornbread growing up, and I love eating it alongside collard greens. Whisk your wet and dry ingredients separately, and then mix them together for your batter. Pour it in your cast iron skillet and throw it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now that my chicken and cornbread's done, it's time to plate up. I can already tell I'm about to demolish these collard greens. I'm so excited. I'm rubbing that honey butter all over the chicken and cornbread, and it's literally glistening in the light. This is genuinely about to put me to sleep, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna add some vinegar to my collard greens and hit the chicken with hot sauce. These greens are insanely flavorful. They're so good, and the chicken is so crispy. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 meal, and I love how sweet and buttery that cornbread is. It's almost like dessert, and you can really taste the honey.